LeBron, I just wanted to gauge the importance over your career of having vets at the end of the bench like a Dudley that can still come in and give a positive impact on the court, as opposed to just sort of leave behind the locker room, and just what you've seen from that over the course of your career.
I've been fortunate enough to play with some real true professionals when it comes to that role, and guys that are stars in their role. And Duz is another one of those guys that whatever the team needs, man, I mean literally whatever the team needs, he is ready for whatever, both on and off the floor. And that is a diamond in the rough to have for a championship aspiring ball club. And Duz has been that for us the last 2 years.
Yeah, with everything going on this season and how unique games are and no fans and stadiums, you guys are still 7-3. I just wondered if you could assess what you've seen from your squad at this point.
Through the first 10 games, I think we've played B plus basketball, and that is absolutely okay because we are a team that added basically 5 new pieces to the rotation, and Trez and Dennis, Mark, Wes, and also Taylor. We've added 5 new pieces to our regular rotation, and we're still learning each other. We're getting accustomed to different lineups, playing with different guys. But I think through the first 10 games, we've played pretty good basketball. We want to be better, but through the first 10 games, I think B plus. I would give our grade, and that lets me know that we have room to improve, which is a bright spot.
Can you guys hear me over there?
I can.
Okay. You're frozen on my side, so I'm going to keep going. Kyle?
Hey, LeBron. Just specifically with Wesley, you guys obviously were really connecting well, especially in the third quarter. What has a guy like that, who obviously is a great shooter, what has he adapted to kind of get into places where you can get the ball to him, and what have you learned about his game?
Wes Matthews is big time for our team, a D&3 guy, and when he's running the floor or he's finding himself on the weak side, I just try to find him, and when he has space, he has a quick trigger, and tonight was another example of him just knocking down shots but also defending at the same time.
Dave?
LeBron, it was another strong night from Trez, and I wanted to read you a quote that he said a couple days ago to describe what you guys do. He said, we play to the style of everybody's game. Nobody's looking at like, you have to do this, you got to do that. We play basketball over here. It's free-flowing. Nobody tries to go outside of themselves. What does it take to put together a collection of guys that can play that way? Because I imagine you got to have structural concepts, but maybe not structure like every single play throughout the course of the game.
I think at the end of the day, when you have guys that has one common goal, and that's to win a championship, have championship aspirations, you put yourself in a position where you are sacrificing even yourself for the betterment of the team. And I think that's what it's all about. I mean, no one here is trying to do more than what they can do. We're all trying to fit in and be the greater of all of each other for the better of the parts of our team. And that's defensively, that's offensively, and that's just the model that we live by. We want everyone to feel comfortable. Who's ever out on the floor, no matter what the minutes are, whatever the case may be, we want everyone to make an impact and be themselves and do it for the better of the team.
Dan?
Hey, LeBron. What's your feel for the rest of the league right now? I know, obviously, things are so strange. Lineups change all the time. Is it feel different as you see teams and kind of get your first looks at them throughout the year, this year versus any other year?
Yeah, it's totally different, obviously. In a back-to-back situation like tonight, having a home, the fans will give you that extra energy, give you that extra push. If you're able to make a run, like we did in the fourth quarter at one point, the fans get extremely hyped, loud, and they give you an extra, like a third gas, a third wind. So the games, on the home and on the road are just it's very challenging. You have to have it mentally. You know, you have to give each other energy. You have to give yourself energy. Talk your way through a lot of it. Say challenge yourself. So the games are definitely different. And then going on the road, it's our first time, playing Houston on the home for them. It's going to be different as well. But we look forward to it.
Last two questions. Bill Horn.
Hey LeBron, this is probably a dumb question, but do you notice the fan noise that is typed in? Like, does it have? I know it's obvious. You obviously can't recreate the energy of a crowd, but like, is that on your radar in any way, or is it just white noise?
No, it's more like white noise. You hear it, but it does nothing. It does nothing for you as far as emotionally or anything like that. It is definitely like white noise. You get more riled up. I get more riled up playing the video games, actually, when I hear the crowd going crazy when I'm playing Madden or one of those video games. So, but we're trying, and the league has done a great job. Obviously, here at Staples Center, they do a great job of just trying to simulate as much as possible. But nothing can simulate, the Laker faithful. That's for sure.